Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to look at a Twitch interview question. This question was asked in Java, but I converted it to Swift. Um, so the question asks for, let me move this over a bit so you guys can read it too. You have to write a network packet parser. Your parser receives packets with the following structure. The start flag means it is the start of a sequence of data, and the end flag means it is the end of a sequence of data. You must have all the packets sorted by index between the start and end packet to complete the sequence. The packets can come in any order. Complete the receiver class so that the onSequenceComplete function is called with the packets in sorted order when a sequence is complete. So we have example packets, 1, but it's not the start of a packet, of a sequence. 2 is the start, because it's the S, and 5 is the end. And there's 3, 4 coming after 5 and 6. So I built a small, something to help us with this problem. So there's a bunch of packets being created, and they're added to an array as we see in the stream packets. Then our receiver class is created, and then the onPacket received is called for each packet in this array. So the question is asking us to complete the receiver class. So let's go there. Well, it's a very simple class. There's the onPacket received, there's the packets, and onSequenceComplete must be called after all the packets are received. And let's take a look at the packet class, which is something pretty simple. It's a hashable struct, as index and start data. Data can just be ignored. Technically, this can be anything that the packets can contain. For now, for this question's purposes, we're just going to ignore this. Okay, so let's get to it. So one thing we need to do is check if the packet we received has the start, if it's a start or not. So, and if it's an end or not. And I think a good way to keep track of this would be to have some indexes for the start and end. So I'm going to create a start index, which is going to be int. We're going to start this with int.max, and then end index is going to be int.min. So if the packet is the start, we're going to set our start index to packet index. If the packet is the end packet, then we're going to set our end index to the packet index again. So now we know where in the sequence where the sequence starts and ends in terms of like the index. One thing that's going to help us is using a hash map. This will help us. We don't have to traverse the indices or the packets every time. So we can add to our hash map once we receive a packet, and we can store it in our hash map. This is going to help our lookups to be way faster. So here we can check if start index is not equal to int.max and end index is not equal to int.min. We know at this point we received both the start and end packets, so it's worthwhile to check if we have all the remaining packets received. So to do that, we can check our hash map. This is where it's going to become handy. So we can traverse our hash map because our hash map is keeping track of all the packets by their indices, because we're storing them by index. So if we have this hash map and let's see, we have a packet inside it, and what else? Packet index is greater than or equal to start index, and packet index is less than or equal to our end index. So basically, we don't care if our packet is outside of our range. If we satisfy all these ifs, we can actually, right, so it's asking for us to sort all the packets and send them to onSequence complete. So we can do that by using a set of packets so that we don't insert the same packet twice. We're just going to insert the current packets. And a small optimization here that we can do is we can remove this packets from our hash map so that when we're traversing our hash map in this for loop, we don't need to traverse that one. So this should make sure we have all the packets inserted in our set. This is called every time a packet is received. So after this, we still want to make sure we have our start and end indices received. So here we can check if packets.count equals to end index plus 1 minus start index. So that means we have the exact number of packets we wanted to receive, because we can't have missing packets in our sequence. So we can create an array from our set to sort it. We can easily sort this. I'm actually going to do as so packet 1, packet 2, packet 1 dot index is less than packet 2 dot index. So yeah, this should sort it. After this, we can call our own sequence complete function with our sorted array, and we can return. This is looking okay so far. Let's give this a run. We should see something in the console. Not sure what happened. Let's give it a try again. Okay. Okay, at least it's getting called for each packet. Oh, there we go. So what's happening is it's actually getting called twice. So because our packets are actually coming in this order. So the way I created it is packet 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 1. So we're actually doing this example here. So we receive 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 1. So after receiving fourth packet, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. So our sequence is complete, but afterwards we receive 1 again. So basically our onPacket receive gets called again, and at that point technically our sequence is still complete. So this is why it's printing twice in the console. First, after receiving the fourth packet, when our sequence is complete, and then receives another packet, which is the first packet, and it calls it again. So to stop that, we can simply introduce like a boolean on our sequence complete. This is false, and we can just return it, and we can set it to true here. So this way it won't get called twice. So this is one way to solve this problem. There's different ways of solving it, of course, and yeah, if you think of a better way to solve this, please let me know in the comments or contact me. I'm happy to hear about it. And please subscribe and follow for more videos in software development. Thanks. Bye.